morning, guys. I want to do a little bit of a 6-month check-in. I cannot believe we're already in June. I can't believe it's 6 months into the year. When I started this journey, I couldn't have even imagined where I would be in 6 months, but it has just been amazing. The thoughts and the feelings that I have changed about my body has just felt really, really good. So since we are 6 months in, I thought we could, kind of go over how my days are, what workouts I'm doing, how I'm eating, kind of what I'm eating, and go from there. I also am going to just share my feelings around how I've been feeling going to this month, and just kind of all the feelings I had over the last 6 months that got me to where I am today. And always in the mornings, I start my mornings with coffee. I know there are going to be people who are like, the first thing in the morning you should not do is start your day with coffee. But I'm just one of those people. I know that it's probably better to start it off with water. I did that for a while, but I love my coffee mornings. I come downstairs at 7 o'clock. I try to aim for 7 o'clock every day. I get my cup of coffee. I turn on a YouTube video, and I just relax. And I love these warm summer mornings because then I can open the windows and let like the breeze come in. And really, I just love these calming mornings because it's like another way to reconnect with myself, to kind of think over my plans for the day, just to kind of sit sometimes before I turn on the TV and just like that silence and really connect with myself before I, press go on a YouTube video. But it's just a relaxing morning, and I love that. So I am actually going to go sit down. I'm going to drink my coffee. And I usually do a workout before I eat breakfast. I just try to do my workouts in the morning because I feel like if I don't get them done in the morning, I won't get them done the rest of the day. I'm just one of those people that have figured out that I am a morning workout person, and if I don't get it done, then I'm not working out the rest of the day. Me and my husband have been doing like nighttime walks, but that's only when the weather is nice. So I'm not sure. Last night it was raining, so we might go for a nighttime walk tonight, but we will have to see. So I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee, and I will talk to you guys once I go to work out so I can share what workouts I've been doing. Coffee has been drank. I grabbed water for my workout because I love having water sitting nearby just so I can take little sips throughout my workout. The clothes that I put on this morning are my workout clothes. I noticed that if I get up in the morning, put my workout clothes on, I'm more likely to do a workout right after coffee and before breakfast. I realized that if I didn't put them on and I had to go back upstairs, it was harder to press play because then, I went upstairs, I had to choose something, I just kind of felt blah. By the time I got back downstairs, I'm like, do I really want to work out? So I nipped that in the butt. I said, every morning, put your clothes on, let's go downstairs, let's, be in our workout clothes, and then when we want to press play, we press we press play. I used to do the treadmill for 30 minutes every morning. I kind of stopped doing that just because I don't want to go downstairs because there's a big TV upstairs. I like to just watch videos off of YouTube and follow them. I think in the past I've said I'm someone who likes to follow a workout video or a workout plan. I'm not someone who can just do random workouts by myself. I've never been like that. I also don't like going downstairs since I was traumatized when our orange cat, I don't know where he went, I think he went in the closet, had his little episode where he almost died. So I only go down there to do laundry, and I know during the wintertime I'll probably start doing the treadmill again, mostly just because you can't go outside. But since me and Ken started doing walks at nighttime, I kind of just do different workouts in the morning. I have definitely loved getting into weightlifting and strength training. It just feels so good, and I feel like I am just getting so much stronger. My legs are getting stronger, and I've just loved this season of strength training. So on YouTube, I actually follow Caitlin Collins Strength is her channel. I found her videos and I just love the setups. And you know, she has different ones which are like muscle building, legs, thighs, glutes, you know, full body, arms, shoulders, chest, back. I usually just do full body. And what I also like is there's videos where it's all standing. Sometimes I don't like to get on the ground. Sometimes my knees hurt if I have to, you know, get up and down, or if we're doing a workout on the knees. So I like sometimes just to choose a workout where it's full standing. I think today I might do that because yesterday we had ones where we laid on the ground, and again, sometimes I just don't want to do that. So I'm going to find a standing workout program and we're going to get to working out. I also don't repeat workouts. I always try different ones that she has because that just works out for me. So let's choose a video and get our workout in. Also, if you're wondering for weight wise, I do 5s and 3s. So for like the workouts where I know I can do 5s, I'll do 5s. But if we're doing a workout that I know is going to be a little bit, you know, more straining, I'll go down to my 3s. That's just where I'm at. I do have 7s downstairs, I think, or 7.5s, but I just do what I know I can do, and then eventually, once I know I can go up, I will go up. But start where you feel comfortable, and then once you build up the muscle, you can lift heavier. That's where I'm at. So I'm not ashamed of lifting 5 and 3s. That's where I'm at right now, and I'm okay with it. So let's go ahead, find our video, and press play. Like that, 30 minutes later, I am done. I am very sweaty, and just the water that I have is like the bottle is sweating. So I'm pouring it into a glass with ice. I usually drink it with a straw, but I bloat a lot, so I try not to drink it with a straw because I think I drink it too fast. So I will just drink it out of this glass without a straw. But for breakfast this morning, I think I'm going to do like an avocado toast. Ken the other day took some avocados and made some guacamole, but I think I'll just use that. So I think I'll do bread, the guacamole, and like 2 eggs on top. Since I do weightlifting workouts, I like to do something like protein-wise to get that in, so it's like protein-wise for my muscles. So while we make some breakfast, we will chat about the last 6 months. So like I said, since I've been doing like weightlifting workouts, I really have switched up you know, what I'm eating in the morning. Because I'm kind of pushing my muscles to the max, I like, again, to do something that is protein based. So I've been doing like eggs. Some mornings I do oatmeal. Yesterday morning I did like a, I think, cookie dough baked oat kind of like bowl. It was really good, packed with protein. But I just like to start my day off with something that's really jam-packed with protein, since I'm kind of pushing my muscles to the max while working out. Also, adding the guacamole kind of in is a healthy fat, so that is really good as well. Me and Ken recently have been trying to make our own pasta, our own pizza. We want to do our own bread, just so then we're not getting all the extra stuff that they put in all of the stuff nowadays. We did a pizza the other day. It was really good. We did pasta, I think, the day before, which was really good. So we've been just trying to kind of switch up how we eat processed foods. We stopped eating out as much as well because, you know, fast foods is not good for your system. So we kind of wanted to stray away from that as well. So since I started eating breakfast so late, I kind of skip lunch. If I'm hungry, I do eat some fruit and stuff. I'm also going to add fruit with my breakfast this morning. We got cantaloupe, a melon, and watermelon, and we balled them. So if I'm hungry and have that urge to eat something, I go for fruits and stuff. Me and Ken are trying to eat more fruits and more veggies, just to kind of round out our diets. And then for dinner, like I said, I think tonight we're gonna do like chicken and some veggies, but we're just trying to eat healthier choices. We were eating out a lot, and I felt like when we ate out, I just kind of felt sluggish and run down. So we were just trying to eat healthier and really, you know, feel good about the foods we're eating. I think that when you eat junk food, it just makes you sluggish and run down, and I noticed that I'm not so bloated, or I don't feel like groggy when I eat just regular food, nutritious foods at home. So really just making that small change has been really nice for us. So of course I did the toast. I put the avocado guacamole down. I put everything bagel seasoning, 2 eggs on top, salt and pepper, and that is my breakfast. Real quick, I'm going to grab a bowl from down here, and we're gonna put some fruit in it. So I decided on some strawberries and blueberries. That was something else that I realized I had to figure out going on this journey is, you know, my obsession with food. I've been obsessed with, you know, identifying stuff as good and stuff like potato chips and all that stuff as bad. And I needed to really take a look at all that and realize that that's not, like, foods aren't good, foods aren't bad, they're just foods. Yes, there are foods that are better for you, but I think labeling them good and bad was putting me in a weird headspace. Like, when we would go out to eat, I'm like, oh, this would be considered bad food or not good for you. Which, of course, again, processed food's not good for you, but I needed to take that step back and say, like, I need to stop labeling my food and just kind of, you know, eat without really having so much thought into it. Like I said, of course, we're trying to eat healthier and do healthier options, but that was like our choice to do. And if we do eat out, I don't, you know, freak out about it. I just allow myself to enjoy the moment, enjoy the time. You're not going to be perfect 100% of the time. And I think that's what we just need to normalize, is that sometimes you're going to eat things that aren't good for you, and that's okay. Like, you should just enjoy the food that you're eating and not have it mean too much for you. Like I said, going into this, I think that was one of the big things I had to do, was like kind of realize that I needed to work on my relationship with food and how I looked at it and, you know, everything around it. So I've been really working on my relationship with food. Again, how I label things, how food really makes me feel. That's something that I've really honed in on, is what does this food do for me? How does it make me feel afterwards? How do I feel while eating it? Is it making me full? Is it making me not full? Am I feeling groggy afterwards? Like I said, I notice that when I eat fast food, I just feel gross. So I realized that I just can't eat fast food and I need to eat stuff that's a little bit more healthier. So I'm going to eat my breakfast and we will talk afterwards. So something else too that I have decided is to step away from soda, because soda is just a lot of empty calories, but it also isn't that good for you. I, of course, again, will get soda when we go out, or if I'm really craving it, I will buy Sprite. That is pretty much the only soda I drink and really have a taste for. I drink a lot of water, and if we don't have soda or chips or candy and stuff like that in the house, we don't eat it. So we've kind of started to avoid buying things that we don't necessarily need, or things we know that if we had in the house we would over binge and eat. Now, I did make like white chocolate chip cookies, and what I did is I actually, like, after I made them, put them into balls, put them in a freezer bag, and they are in the freezer, so when I want something sweet, I can go for those sweets. I try not to do it every single day. I'm trying to do it maybe like once a week, or, you know, once every 2 weeks. I'm trying to get myself really away from the sweets. I am a sweet girly. I love the, you know, cookies and the cakes and the candy, but I'm trying to get myself away from that. But like I said, if I'm really craving something after dinner, then I allow myself to have 1 to 2 cookies. And the good thing is if you freeze them and then you take out the 1 or 2 and that's all you bake, you're more likely not to go grab for more. So that's what I've been doing, is just baking the ones that I know I want to eat, and then I don't go back for more. I also, like with working out, it took me a long time to figure out what felt good with my body. Again, in videos that I've talked about, you know, since starting the series, is that I used to work out to punish my body. I used to work out, you know, to be thin. There was a reason why I was working out, and when I worked out, I just didn't feel good. Like, I felt like I was making myself work out, and now I work out just to feel good in my own skin. And like I said, again, it took me a long time to figure out what exercises felt good, and once you find what works for you and what makes your body feel good, then you continuously do that. So for me, weightlifting just feels really nice. I feel, you know, like I'm building muscle, and overall I'm just not like exhausted from it, or, you know, not wanting to do it again. It's something that like I do enjoy doing. I enjoy the way my body feels when I do it, and it's just something that, again, makes me happy. So instead of punishing my body with working out, I found a way to move my body in a way that feels good and makes me happy. And I think that's what you need to do, is like if you're working out like strictly to punish yourself for what you were eating, or, you know, it doesn't make you feel good, then, you know, stop working out or find that workout that makes you feel good in your own skin. I just have loved really honing in with my body, with the food, with the exercise, with everything going into it, just with how I feel overall, and kind of just progressing from there. Now that I am 6 months in, and then like, I feel like a really better place than I've ever been before with my body. Like, I have stepped on the scale a couple times and I am slowly losing weight, but I think that is because, you know, I'm working out every day and I feel good in my own skin and I am eating healthier. So of course, when you make those little changes, over time you're going to see a difference in your body. And, you know, I am happy, you know, that I'm slowly losing weight. But overall, I just feel really good about where my body is. Like, I can look in the mirror and just, you know, be proud of how far I've come. I'm not picking myself apart so much. I'm not, you know, looking in the mirror and looking at my body too much. I'm just feeling really nice in my skin and in my body. And I'm not having thoughts about the clothes I'm putting on. I'm just putting on clothes and going. And it just feels really, really nice. Also with, trying new things, buying new clothes, it just, allows me to step out of that comfort zone, and I'm buying things that I normally wouldn't buy, and it's overall just starting to feel really nice, just being able to wear clothes that I enjoy without a second thought. And I think that's the most amazing thing, is that in the beginning of the year, I would look in the mirror and pick myself apart. But now I am, just putting clothes on and feeling great in my own skin and feeling comfortable with the clothes I'm putting on. And it just feels really great to be able to finally do that and not have like a second thought, or not to go out in something and be like, oh my gosh, what are people going to think? Like, I can just wear clothes and not have a second thought about it. And again, that just feels amazing, really great. And again, it doesn't mean I don't have bad days. I absolutely have bad days. I have days where I pick myself apart, or I feel crappy about myself. But I think those days are coming fewer than, me having a more, just because I decided, again, to go on this journey and really work on my relationship with how I see my body and with my body overall. And I think it's amazing to be 6 months in and feel the way I feel right now, and just be incredibly proud of myself for how far I've actually come. And again, I am continuously working on my relationship with my body, with food, everything. It's a continual, thing that I'm always going to be working on. But I think the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And it's just great to, actually look back and be like, this is where I was with my body or my mindset, and this is where I am today. And I've progressed a lot. And I've, again, challenged myself with buying new clothes and things I wouldn't necessarily buy to wear, and then to wear them and challenge myself to say, you look good and these clothes are nice, and there's nothing wrong with, the little bump that you have in your stomach, or, the rolls in your back. Like, that's just where you are, and there's nothing wrong with that. And, again, doing that mindset with yourself will take a while, but it actually feels really amazing to do that. And yeah, I'm just really happy with where I'm at today. So I'm going to finish eating my fruit, and then I'm going to take a shower, and then I'll show you guys my outfit of the day. So now, this is my outfit of the day. This is actually an outfit I'm going to wear to Vegas, so I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable in it. Like I said, this little top I got from Walmart, so I kind of just tucked it into the pants. Something that I normally wouldn't buy is something that had so much like cleavage, but I kind of put this little flowy top on top of it just to kind of maybe shield kind of that area. That's why I said, with these newer clothes that I'm seeing, if I see it and I like it, I'm buying it. Like I said, normally, because of how low this goes, I wouldn't buy it, but I thought it was cute. It has a built-in bra. I had the style of it, how it's kind of like a crop top. And I like the feel of it too. It's really, really soft. And when I saw it at Walmart, I'm like, that's cute. That's something I want to try to add to my wardrobe. And I bought it. So like I said, when I'm seeing things now that I'm like, that would be something I might be interested in wearing, sometimes now I'm just buying them. And yes, it's like out of my comfort zone. It's not normally something I would buy and wear, but I think that's a good thing. It's something, I see that's cute, that I'm like, I want to try that out, and now I'm buying them, and I actually ended up liking it. So I think one of the biggest things for me also during this body positivity journey is, wearing clothes that, I normally wouldn't wear. And the biggest thing is, like, again, when I see something that's cute, I would normally be like, no, that's not gonna look good on my body. But, I buy it and I put the outfits together and I say to myself, there is nothing wrong with, you know, this little tiny, you know, tummy. There's nothing wrong with that. That is perfectly fine. And you look amazing in this outfit and you feel good in this outfit. So why wouldn't you wear it? And I think that's been my biggest thing going forward is like, if the outfit is cute and it makes me feel good, like I'm gonna wear it and that's the end of it. I try not to have second thoughts about it when I go out. You know, sometimes, you know, those thoughts come in your head and I just kind of block them out. And I say, nope, we're not doing that. We are fine with what we chose to wear and we're not going to give it a second thought. I think that's the biggest thing when you're trying to just be comfortable in your own skin, is to not put clothes on, look in the mirror and pick yourself apart. Like, I will stand in the mirror and compliment myself and compliment my outfit and how I'm feeling in it, just to make myself, you know, realize that I can buy cute things and wear them and not feel bad about my body in them. And again, nobody, when I go out, nobody's making comments. I think we're our biggest bullies. We're the ones that are picking our own stuff apart. There's nobody out there that's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's wearing that. Like, nobody's gonna say that. Even if they are saying it, you would never know. But 100% of the time, I can guarantee that nobody has a comment about what you're wearing. So I am just gonna, again, trying this out for today just to make sure I'm comfortable in it, sitting down and everything, because if I wear it, I think I'm gonna wear it the day we go to the Grand Canyon, and that is like a lot of sitting before we get there. So I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable in it, that it's comfy sitting in before I actually decide to wear it. So now I'm just kind of gonna start uploading videos, maybe working on some editing stuff, and I will talk to you guys around kind of like lunchtime if I do a snack, and if not, I will talk to you guys around dinner so I can show you guys what I'm eating tonight. So I spent most of the rest of the morning just editing and getting some videos put together and ready to go. And it's about 12:40 right now and I am getting a little hungry. So I decided I am going to do some of the melon balls. So let's get those and have ourselves a little snack. So like I said, we just did them into little balls. So I have honeydew, cantaloupe, and watermelon in here, and I just love them. I love them all together. Just the juiciness from the watermelon and the cantaloupe and the honeydew taste, all really amazing. So that is, oh no. So that's gonna be my afternoon snack besides the one that just flew out of my bowl. So Ken was looking in the Taco Bell app at the new Crunch Wrap Cheez-It food items and somehow accidentally ordered 2. So he got off work early, brought him home, and asked me if I ate lunch. I said no, so we tried these Crunch Wraps with the Cheez-Its. And like I've said in the past, normally, you know, eating something like this would make me feel a certain way, or like I said, this to me, in my mind, would be considered a bad food, but I don't do that. So, you know, I don't have any thoughts. I just eat it and enjoy it. It is actually pretty good, but this is something, you know, unexpected, normally wouldn't eat, but I am not going to let myself spiral or think anything about it. I'm just going to enjoy it and eat it and go from there. So yes, normally I don't eat lunch. I did do my melon balls, but because he accidentally ordered them, I'm going to enjoy this little meal and eat it. So sometimes, you know, you eat some things that you don't expect to eat, and that's okay. You just need to sometimes let yourself enjoy, you know, those foods that you would say aren't good. Like I said earlier, processed foods, yes, we have tried to shy away from the processed foods, but when you accidentally order something, you bring it home and you eat it. So I am going to finish eating this crunch wrap, and I will talk to you guys later on when we go to eat dinner. And we got dinner. Got chicken with teriyaki sauce, and then Ken made a stir fry with broccoli, peppers. What else is in there? Hot peppers, jalapenos, and made a little stir fry. So
broccoli.
I think I said broccoli. Broccoli, peppers, zucchini is actually in there, and they look delicious. So now we are going to enjoy some dinner. So dinner was absolutely amazing. It was definitely filling. Usually after dinner, we usually do it at like 5, and usually by like 6, 7 o'clock I'm hungry again. So I'll either do cookies, or last night I did some grapes before calling it a night. And tonight I don't think I'm gonna eat anything because it was pretty filling and I am pretty full. But thanks for spending today with me and letting me kind of chat with you about how I have been feeling now that we are 6 months into the year. I still can't believe it is June and that we are here. And I can't believe how far I've come on this journey. I'm so proud of myself for how far I've come from the beginning of the year, you know, thinking certain ways about my body and just kind of slowly changing that over the months. You know, it feels great to feel more comfortable in my own skin. And I know that, you know, with the coming up months going on for the rest of this year, I'm just going to keep getting more comfortable, stepping out of my comfort zone, you know, eventually buying clothes that I would normally in the past not buy because of the way I think of or thought of my body, or what I thought my body would look in them. But it just feels really good to step into this next version of myself who isn't so concerned or, you know, focused on how her body looks. You know, it just allows me to really, you know, step into the person that I think I've always meant to be. And I will continue to share my journey with you guys along the way and talk about, you know, things that interest me and that I want to talk about with you guys. But I am probably going to get into my PJs and call it a night. So thank you again for spending today with me. And I will talk to you guys real soon in the next vlog. Night, guys.